What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Drew's Garage Project. Today we're going to be installing the GEN5DIY DRL relocation harness. So you're gonna see in a second what the stock DRLs look like on the Colorado. This is a 21, but I think it looks the same in all the years of the second generation. So again, when it's in drive, you're going to see the headlights come on. They don't flash like that. That's just my I adjust my camera shutter settings. So one of the things that always bother me. I'd rather be at the parking light. So they made this sweet harness, and here's a look at it. You can see it's basically a T harness that goes in line. There's a connection that goes plugs into the back of each headlight assembly, and this just goes in line. Just kind of a male on one end, female on the other, and then we're going to run it over to the other side of the vehicle. It's all loomed up, all nice. You got the other T connection on the other side, and you got the relays. So again, this is the driver's side, the way this is laid out. So then, we're just going to kind of plan out our project here. It's always important to do that before you get started. So again, so what this harness is going to do, we're just going to take the DRL signal and we're going to move it, from this headlight, from the low beam to the parking light. And it looks pretty cool because I've got the last fit LEDs, so they light up white, the switchback turn signals. So there's a connection down here. There's a couple ways to run the harness from one side to the other. Their Gen 5's directions say to run it on this side of the radiator here. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go on the other side because there's really no place to wire tie it down. I'd be concerned that it would maybe come loose or shift or start chafing or something like that. So I'll go through all that here in a second. But this connector that we're looking at is way down here. You can see the red safety tab on that. And this connector right here is really, really, really difficult to do. I ended up taking the inner fender well out, hoping it would be easier to get to that way. It is not. I have relatively small hands, I guess, so I was able to just do it from the top with a trim panel tool to pop that safety tab out of there. But then on the other side, we're gonna have to take off the that cowling or splash guard on the other side. But so here's kind of a recap. So I've already got the harness in. I just wasn't able to show taking the tabs off just from camera angles and everything. So you can kind of see the relays down in there with the harness coming out. I've got them zip tied to. There's a bracket down in there. I've got them zip tied to that. No screws drilled or anything. Got the harness zip tied to another harness that's right there. And then we're going to come follow it across. It's all tucked in. And then this is what I was talking about. So I've got it on the front side of the radiator. You just take off those brackets and you can slide that harness right under there. It looks nice, neat, clean. It's not going to go anywhere. And then you're just going to tuck it underneath the, there's like a little, cutout for the factory wiring. And here's the relays that I've got on that bracket there. And again, you don't have to take the fender well out. I did. I thought it'd be easier. It wasn't for me. I didn't use this at all. Like if you aren't going to mount your relays right here, save yourself the time. But I've got them two zip ties on it to a bracket. There's another bracket in here that's I'll try and show you in a second. You can see it's like kind of right here. That I initially thought would be a good place to mount the relays to, but it was right up against the finished surface on the outside. I didn't want to take a chance on those relays, heating up or chafing or somehow affecting the paint on the outside. So I just played it safe and sorry and mounted them to that bracket. You can see it goes in line from the, there's the relays down there. It comes up. You can kind of see the connection, comes across, comes down in under here. There's the connector on the passenger side. It's way easier on the passenger side than it is on the driver's side. But this is kind of what it looks like when it's all put together, and I'm going to show you the operation here of what it looks like when it is running. So here we are, we're in drive, and you can see the turn signal still works. You know, the both sides still work. They don't flash like that in person. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. Sorry this one took so long. I filmed this one a while ago, but I came down with what's going around right now, and my voice wasn't up to doing the voiceover. So go ahead and like this video if you like the content, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great time, and we'll talk to you later.